Hey everybody, it's me Liv and welcome to this month's Not Too Shabby Shop monthly box of the month kit release. So as you know, each month Jamie over at the Not Too Shabby Shop releases a set of stamps, adorable coordinating papers, ephemera, and then every once in a while she throws in a couple of other things in there. So for this month we are going with the winter theme, and what I decided to do was actually go ahead and die cut some of three of the papers from the Arctic Winter collection. Then I'm going to be pulling out this adorable bear that comes with the stamp set, and I am going to color it with my Copic markers. I had pulled out one of my shaker covers that I've had for a while in my stash, and I thought this would be a great time to go ahead and use it. So I figured I wanted to also include the sentiment because I really wasn't sure where I was going to be able to put it. So that's why what I decided to do is to take the Let It Snow sentiment, and then I'm going to surround the bear in different color snowflakes that coordinate with the patterns paper that you see. So, as always, this is a hashtag driven hop. So what does that mean? You see that hashtag up above, the N2S Arctic Winter? You'll be able to find my channel as well as all my lovely design team members' entries as well into this hop. So please be sure to follow that hashtag over to all my other DT members so that you can see what we've created with this month's release. As always, we greatly appreciate if you leave a comment and like our videos. For anyone who is interested, there is going to be a raffle copter for a $25 gift certificate for the Not Too Shabby Shop. Not only can you buy the adorable sets that come out from the Not Too Shabby Shop, you can also get a lot of the other fantastic stamp sets that Jamie does carry in the store. So as you can see, I'm pulling out the blues, two different shades of blues, as well as the purples, using that small little snowflake size shape that she has in the stamp set to surround this little bear. Then I'm going to go ahead and pull out my Copic markers. So with my Copic markers, I've decided I was going to very quickly just keep my pattern of my bear to match the paper collection. So I'm going to go ahead and color in his hat. I then am going to move on to the bear. Once that is all colored up, I figured it is time to go edit and assemble. There's a couple of things and tricks I'm going to show you here with my Copic coloring, just so you can do this if you decide you want to actually pull this in if you happen to enjoy coloring with markers. One of the things that I'm doing is usually I use two different colors and I leave a little bit of light space in order to bring the lightest color together to help close in those colors. Now for the bear, I'm actually going for a pretty dark shade here, so I'm going to be using my E29, my E27, and my E25 here for the bear. Once I've gotten that all set, I'm going to actually pull the design that was originally on this bear, and I am going to make the sweater pattern even more covered with different types of dots. Now you can even do this with a solid space if you want it to be like a polka dotted type sweater, if that's a technique that you want to use. The other thing you may have noticed with the trees is that what I did was to go ahead and very quickly actually just leave some space. So that gave the faux look of snow on the trees as well. So that's something you can do if you just, because the bear is going to kind of be covered up in the middle a little bit, I figured I didn't have to drive myself too crazy with getting all the details exact with the coloring. Now, like I mentioned before, you can see that I'm actually adding even more dots because I figured this is a nice way to bring that pattern even further out of the snowflakes that she had and bring those colors in using my Copic markers. Now, for anyone who may be new to my channel or to any of my fellow design team members, the Not Too Shabby Shop carries fantastic release of many of the wonderful stamp companies that we love. And each month, there is a unique Not Too Shabby Shop only release that comes. Now, you do have to subscribe to this kit, and it will usually come with at least 2 sets of papers, 2 stamps. Sometimes there's also a stencil in there. And then she also sometimes has matching dies. So please be sure to look out if you are interested in subscribing to the kit. I definitely will encourage you to not wait, because what I find is almost every month the kit sells out. So definitely be sure to get on to that kit train and on that as a member if you are interested. So now I'm just going to go ahead and put all the sequences that I'm going to be adding. So some of this did come from me, from Jamie, and then some were from my stash that I had in here. And I'm just making sure that the sequences that I pick actually all match the papers that I'm using. Once I have that down, I'm going to go ahead and place this cover. One of the things that I really enjoyed about these full-size type of cover that were created, and I'm pretty sure this is the one from My Favorite Things, is that it was really easy to glue down, gave you a lot of space, and you could do some pretty unique things with it. But one of the cons is, like, I never liked the fact that those little white edges could be seen. So the way that I usually deal with it is I cut out another square that's just a little bit bigger to go all along the edging of the card. And then once that is all done, I'm able to go ahead and put that down. So now you see my card is pretty much finished. I'm going to be mounting it onto a regular white card base, which I find is usually the easiest way to go to make sure that I can write whatever sentiment I want inside. And now you got a shaker card. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please be sure to check out all the rest of my colleagues. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Have a good night.